Hello everyone, it's me Annie, and today I am going to resume with the learnings of 7 habits of highly effective people. So remember, in my first video I talked about a farmer and a goose. The farmer had a goose which was laying a golden egg every day. So today I will be sharing a formula with you. So the formula is about P and PC. Now you might be thinking of what is this P and PC. In this case, the P is production and PC is production capability. So if we talk about assets, we have three types of assets. There are physical assets, financial assets, and we also have human assets. So we will be going through each and every asset step by step. So let's talk about physical assets first. Few years back, I purchased a lawn mower, and I was using that lawn mower again and again, over and over, and I was not taking care of the maintenance of that mower. So it went well and worked for 2 seasons, but after that, the mower was not working at all. So I tried to do the cleaning, and I tried to sharpening that mover, but then I found that actually the engine of that mover was not working at all. And so in that case, if I would have taken care of the PC, I would have been getting better P. So if I would have taken care of the maintenance of that mover, I might had been getting better mover in my lawn, and my lawn had been in a better condition with properly trimmed grass and well maintained grass. But since I did not take care of the mover, then I have to purchase a new mover and had to do new investment once again, and there was new hustle in replacing the mover and everything. So let's talk about our financial assets. So most of the time what happens that people confuse the capital with the revenue. So with the passage of time, the capital has to be upgraded, the capital has to be improved to get the better revenue. So most of the time with the passage of time, we do not upgrade our lifestyle. We really have to upgrade our lifestyle with the technology and with the latest needs. If we are not going to do that, our life is not going to improve that. So we should be investing in our personal assets, including our mobiles, our laptops, or whatever technology we are using, because this is the world of technology. So if we are going to keep ourselves latest, we are definitely going to get better results, and better revenue, and so on. So let's talk about human assets now. So if we talk about human assets, we in our life, the most important relation is of life partner and a wife and husband. So with the passage of time, the kindness and the helpfulness in this relation is overlooked, and due to that our relations do not fructify and do not become stronger with the passage of time. So that's why we should be having kind hearted, and we should be taking care of our words. We should be taking care of the needs of the other person, so we can get better results and better relations. Likewise, we also have kids in our life, and that's very important that we should be also taking care of the emotional needs of our kids, and we should be listening to them so they can spend a quality time with us. They should be finding their parents just like their friends, so they can talk to them and they can feel easy, free, and relaxed as well. So in this, I would like to share a real-time story with you. I have a niece, and in the last week she came to our house, and due to all this COVID-19 situation, most of the kids, they are at their home. So she is around 6 years old, and she is very innocent, and I was talking to her, and she was then started sharing her story and her dream with me. She shared that last night I saw a dream and all my classmates, they came in the van, and she was using their name and she was sharing, we were playing and we were having some fun and enjoying together, and then she started crying. So in this case, if parents are going to spend some time, they are going to listen to their kids, they are definitely going to play important role in the emotional upbringing, and also in the personality bringing of the upbringing of the kids. So if we talk about this situation, in this case, there is a P and there is also a PC. In this case, what is P and what is PC? In this case, the PC is actually taking care of the emotional needs of the kids, talking to them, and this is how we can get their well built personality, and we can get their best emotional upbringings. Likewise, we just talked about our relations in the life, and we talked about husband and wife relations, and we also talked about kids relations, and now we are going to talk something about organizations. So in the organizations, there is a very important quote which is being written, and these are, I'll say, golden words which are written in the book of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So Stephen Covey actually shares in his video and in his book, actually he shares that you can buy hand but you cannot buy heart. What is mean? That you can buy labor, but you cannot buy loyalty. The loyalty has to win. Just like that, you can buy back, but you cannot buy mind. So if you want to get the creativity of your people, you want to get the loyalty of your people, then you really have to take care of them. So taking care of them is a piece in this situation. And what is actually the production? The production is their loyalty, their creativeness, and their willingness to perform the work in the office. So most of the time, organizations, what they do, they build beautiful buildings, and they also bring in expensive equipments. But when it comes to giving the rewards and recognitions and providing the perks to their employees, they cut down the expenses there. So this definitely cost a lot to the organization, but because the organizations are run through people. So to run organizations effectively, the organizations should be taking care of their people, so they can put their heart, they can put their mind in bringing up the best results. So we just talked about employees. Let's talk about customers now. So there is also an important story which is being shared again in that book, in that fruitful and I'll say a productive book. And so there was a businessman, and he actually sold his business. He was doing a business of a very famous soup, and he when the new person purchased the soup shop, what he did that to get the more revenue and to get more profitability in the business, he started mixing more water in the soup. But obviously those customers who were used to purchase that soup, they realized that, and they didn't find that taste very well, and this is how that businessman lost his customers. He tried his best to get the customers back, but all was in vain, and he was unable to get the loyalty of his customers. So that's why what we should do, that we should be taking care of our business very well. Having a balance between P and PC is actually the name of the game. So if we are going to take care of our ethical values, if we are taking care of our business, definitely we are going to get some better results. So likewise, I'll say that habits are actually the name of excellence. It is a combination of three things. It is a combination of knowledge, It's a combination of inspiration, and it is also a combination of actually willingness. So if someone is willing to perform the task and he or she has a desire to perform that, and apart from that he or she is inspired by that task, that is the goal and objective to achieve, then definitely the results will be better. So in this case of goose and the egg, if the farmer is taking care of the goose and he or she is not getting any result, not getting any goal, and not getting any egg, it means that without any goals or any objective, he or she is just putting some efforts. So you must have some goal or objective in front of you, so that's why you can feel motivated to perform that. So to build our habits, we should be having a solid goal in front of us. We should be a motivator for us with some logics that what will be we getting in the return. So I believe that with this lesson we must be creating some balance between P and PC. We will be taking care of the assets which are our actually physical assets, our assets in our house, our own official assets and other assets. And likewise we will be taking care of our financial assets, and we will be actually upgrading ourselves to get the better results. And apart from that, we will be taking care of our human asset, which is a relationship. That can be relations with our siblings, with our parents, with our life partner, or with our colleagues. So I believe this was such a fruitful learning, and I wish you very best of luck for the practical implementations of all the learnings in your personal life. And I will be back with more videos. Till that time, take care of yourself and see you again. Thank you very much, and Allah Hafiz.